Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Deb Holland and we are continuing our teaching series from my book, Leaders My Leaders, Your Journey to Awesomeness. We are here today at the spectacular Chattahoochee State Park on the North Shore of Minnesota. Absolutely spectacular place to visit. Today we're going to begin talking about leadership of the organization. And so far we've talked about in great depth leadership of the self and leadership of the team. It's equally important to talk about leadership of the organization because you do not operate in a vacuum. You do not operate in a silo. You're not isolated. You are part of a much larger leadership team and part of a much larger organization. And those leaders, your team of leaders, are responsible for working towards the common good of the people, the mission, and the bottom line. So it's critically important to remember that you can't just focus on yourself and your team. You need to focus on how you fit into the bigger organizational picture. You need to earn your paycheck. When leaders just sit around on their duffs and they do nothing, that is just the worst possible thing for everyone. Yes, there's usually a lot of really nice money that comes with leadership positions, and we need to make sure as leaders that we earn that money, that we contribute in a way that's commensurate with the value of what we're being paid, that we are being compensated for what we're actually contributing to the organization, that we're not just collecting a large salary and then doing nothing or expecting everyone to cater to us. That's not what leadership is about. We also need to do the right thing at all times, period, end of story, even when it's tough. And we've talked about this before in previous videos where it is difficult sometimes to be a leader and make the toughest possible decisions and make sacrifices for the team, but that is what leadership is all about. So that's what sometimes is called for. We need to focus on three things all at the same time: the process, the product, and the people. And we're going to be talking about that in more depth as we go along. You need to make sure that your team, even if every other team on the premises absolutely sucks, which is rarely the case, but if it is, if the other team or other teams, other departments, other whatever, they are not pulling their weight, you still need to make sure that you are pulling yours and your team is pulling theirs as well. So how are we going to accomplish this? How are we going to accomplish being a great leader within the organization and also setting a good example for the team? We're going to focus on three areas in this part of the teaching series. We're going to focus on daily deliverables, the mission, and the culture of the organization. So that's it for today. I look forward to seeing you next time. In the meantime, come on over and join me on my website, debhollandlcsw.com, and link to my Facebook page from there where I have fresh new content for you guys every single day. All right, have a great week. I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me today.